like art in any form, you should check out landscape architecture. If you like plants and you like birds, I like birds, and you like, you know, little creepy crawlers and you like design, then check out landscape architecture.
And I'm looking through the catalog and I come across landscape architecture and I went, holy cow, this is everything that I want to do. It's got drawing, I was interested in ecology, Earth Day had just started, so this is exactly everything that I wanted to do.
Is that you can design a space using the fundamentals of art and design and also utilizing living materials such as plants as your medium. And that's what really drew me to landscape architecture.
I was trying to pick a profession because I was applying to undergraduate school. So it was the combination for me of art and nature that really made that appealing.
Back, I wanted to make the world a better place. And I thought, all the things that I was painting in Europe as an artist, I thought, wouldn't it be great to create those things?
You become aware of nature in an era where everything's digital.
It's so much more than just plants and making a beautiful space. It's really about providing something for the environment as well as the people that use it.
Somehow I'd made it to age, 20. I'd never heard the term landscape architect. I didn't know what it was, but just from the name and the brief description, I could see it combined some things that I already enjoyed. I loved being outdoors. I'd grown up gardening with my mother and camping with my family and skiing and hiking. And I always loved to draw. I was a kid who sat quietly drawing for hours at a time. And I could see those two things can come together in landscape architecture.
You know, I believe in ecology and sustainability and designing for both people and for animals that live in our environment. So, you know, of all the fields out there, I think that this one definitely fits for me, who I am.
Really the ones I think that stand out the most are ones we work with the community. And we've done, we did a edible garden with the Mission YMCA, and it dealt with 4 different generations of people in neighborhood, from seniors to the young, I would say preschoolers, as well as a group of teenagers who are learning culinary arts and trying to find work in the workforce after they're out of high school. So I think those tend to be the most memorable because you spend a little bit more time with the community, you get to really know them, and so you get sort of a personal piece of that neighborhood that you take with you, and so those last the longest.
It's such a huge, huge field. There are people doing almost anything you can imagine might fall within landscape architecture. People are planning national parks, they're designing highways, they're doing shopping centers, they're doing golf courses, they're doing residences, they're doing museums, they're working on waterfronts and deserts. It's a very broad field.
We're integral to the team early on, making decisions about placements of buildings, structure involved in the project.
The superheroes for the earth, so we are the only profession who can really make and heal the earth.
Climate change it starts to impact our lives as populations grow. We need people who can help solve problems without losing sight of beauty. There needs to be this balance. Science is incredibly important to our future, but so is art, and landscape architecture is one of the fields that brings us together.
Because we are facing the global warming, all these environmental issues which related to our professional, and we want to make some changes.
And I really think that dealing with sea level rise, changing climates, heat island, those are sort of real big picture issues that affect the whole world. So I think that really that's where the profession is jumping to, and people are starting to know that we can help solve some of those problems.
If you want to make a change in our environment and how people interact with their outside, with anything outside of their indoor environment, then landscape architecture is something that you should explore.